I'll sustain the objection.
Thank you.
Next question.
Your Honor, witness could be instructed not to answer until I've lodged my objection.
Wait for the objection, please.
Everyone has had it with Amber's team, and the judge is equally exhausted. Not only has Amber's team flopped with her defense, but Amber's lawyer, Elaine, has repeatedly attempted to change the story of Amber's evidence. The Virginia lawyer has twisted evidence and points to her client's defense, and there's no way the judge and members of the jury could ignore the inconsistencies in the actress's points. How did Elaine twist the provided evidence and claims? Could it have affected Team Amber's loss? Judge Penny Askrit grew weary of Elaine's unstable arguments, and this made a huge impact on the outcome of the defamation trial. The judge and jurors couldn't help but point out inconsistencies as they rant over the information presented in court. Let's take a look at some of the ways Elaine was incoherent and how she might have shown a hint of manipulation. At the peak of the trial, the lawyer said the actress had used makeup to cover up her bruises throughout her relationship with Depp. This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship with Johnny Depp, said Bredehoff while holding a makeup palette aloft in the courtroom. Meanwhile, in a reaction to the statement, Milani Cosmetics released a video on TikTok in which it stated that its Conceal and Perfect all-in-one correcting kit, which it purports Bredehoff was holding, was not in circulation during her and Depp's relationship, which started in 2012 and ended in 2016. While she never agreed that Milani Cosmetics was wrong, she sure created an impression that her argument was valid. Later on, the actress herself stated that the kit shown to the court was only a prototype of what was used and not the exact product. Clearly, Amber's lawyers weren't even sure what their client's claims are, or were they? Also, according to a source familiar with Amber Heard's legal strategy, lawyer Elaine Bredehoff was too confident, according to the New York Post. From the beginning, Elaine was very confident. They thought Johnny Depp's burn email was enough to prove the case. They were too confident and they screwed up. Their team was outdumped, the source said. Truly, Amber's team thought the U.S. trial would be a walkover since Amber was vindicated in the UK trial. Unfortunately, her lawyers have tripped over their overconfidence. Expectedly, Amber Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoff's demeanor didn't escape the eyes of social media users, especially as she was repeatedly interrupted during her defense.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Objection leading.
The divorce.
Objection leading.
Relating to this.
Objection leading.
I'll sustain the objection.
Thank you.
Next question.
Your Honor, witness could be instructed not to answer until I've lodged my objection.
Wait for the objection, please. Could we told me was
objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
All right. When there's objection, please stop.
And also during Camille Vasquez's laser-focused cross-examination of A.H. Bredehoff was observed saying,
I'm trying.
As she examined her client. Heard on the stand while Vasquez objected to most lines of questions, with the judge sustaining the objections, according to the same outlet. One could certainly see the frustration as Vasquez constantly objected to questions Bredehoff asked, and the judge sustained a fair amount of them, almost to the point Elaine could barely get a word out.
What, if anything?
As usual, Depp fans have resorted to social media to give their opinions on Elaine's performance during and after the trial. One Twitter user wrote, "Thank God cameras were in the Depp versus Heard trial. OMG. I can only imagine how tainted, slanted mainstream media would have reported. Just look at Elaine Bredehoff lie, blame, misrepresent facts of this case. Such a disrespectful attorney. Don't want her representing our justice system." Because Team Amber managed to get it excluded, part of the massive other evidence that Elaine Bredehoff was saying proved JD guilty. Actually, most of the other evidence was based on Amber said this and that, another added. While another fan commented, attorney Elaine Bredehoff had to cancel appointments yesterday after being summoned to appear in court by the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial judge Penny Askrit. Perhaps Judge Askrit is not happy with Ms. Bredehoff ridiculing her in the jury during several TV appearances. Some fans took a step further to compare Elaine with Camille Vasquez. A fan wrote, "One of the many ways you can recognize the truth in the Depp versus Heard trial. Camille Vasquez got a promotion. Elaine Bredehoff got called out by the VA court for initiating a PR campaign on her own, supporting an abuser and criticizing the jury. Another added, the Queen, Camille Vasquez, was just named a partner for the firm Johnny Depp team works for. It's effing amazing, especially that I happened while Elaine Bredehoff is on her 15 minutes of fame train using MSM to her advantage. Just another mic drop from Queen Camille. However, lovers of the Justice League actress believe the errors of the trial lie with the judge and the jurors, not Elaine or any of Amber's lawyers. A fan commented, "I hope the jurors feel guilty for the rest of their lives for giving into hysteria and not following the law. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my life." Seriously, it's so obvious that they did not consider the evidence objectively, but instead issued a verdict based on who they liked more. I'm sure they also felt immensely pressured by the nonstop smear campaign and rabid Depp fan base who they were afraid would go after them, another added. While another fan sarcastically wrote, "I'm sure the jury were not influenced by social media, friends and family, and they would Depps not receive any backlash for finding it favor of Amber, right?" Well, Team Amber may have defending points to discard the jury's verdict, but is it rather too clear that Amber's lawyers tripped on their flaws too many times? Do you think her lawyers did a great job, or the judge and jurors were on point with their verdict? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Stay connected, as there is more tea from where that came from.